Hello everybody, welcome back to iCraft SMP and another fun, exciting episode of iCraft. And I'm up here on top of my little shop of horrors, I guess you could say. I can't figure out how to walk, oh my goodness. So in today's episode, we're going to try to build that wool fish thing that I mentioned. And I've got one in mind, but it's actually 30 pixels across. And 30 pixels across, as you can tell, is not in the water. The only way I can make that in the water is if I extend the water out a little bit, but then that's going to be tricky. It's going to be very tricky to do that. Because if you look back there, you can see where it's starting from and where it's eventually going to finish from. And this is not 30, by the way. Let me count it one more time. I'll show you exactly where 30 is. Okay, to point out, this is 30 pixels away. This would be far, far too far. Honestly, far, far away, and it will kind of mess up the shop thing, and people will kind of get upset about it. So we're going to have to do a little rearranging of how the pixel art is going to look. So the best thing we can do, honestly, best thing we could do right here is we could start our pixel art. I don't mind tearing up some of this sand and redoing a little bit of this deco right over here. That will be fine, because this right here is about 20. That orange piece right there. So 10, 20, and then of course 30, right? And the 30, by the way, is referring mostly to the tail, okay? So what we could do is we could set up a lot of this right roughly around here and see what we can make out, okay? So I'm gonna start the basic frame. The basic frame is going to be, I don't know, maybe that high off the water. I think that high will be actually a good height right there. So the basic frame essentially is going to be 3 wide like this, because this would be essentially the bottom of the little guy's nose, okay? And yes, I see the sand there, but I'm going to actually expand out the water to make that work and to make that fit. Now, if I were to shrink this by a couple pixels, to actually try to shrink it, I can shrink it to 2. Now, the next layer is 5. The next layer is 5, so if I shrunk it, that would mean 4. And we'll have to kind of play around with the numbers as we kind of go along here. So let me try 3. Let me just try the full size for the body and see what kind of fish I get out of it, okay? The full size for 5 here, by the way, will be, no. And I see it's getting dark, and I'm the only one on with I Hate Will. I'm just going to point this out. And Will, I don't know what he's doing. He could be AFKing or whatever he's doing. So he could be doing a lot of stuff. So the one challenge I got with this fish here is it's going to be quite big. And we're going to go compare the chicken to the fish. Oh, by the way, some creeper blew up some stuff over here, so don't worry about the mess. It looks, I know there's a missing bed and everything. So this is good. I can finally sleep in the bed, because I don't think I got a chance to do that earlier. So let's take a look at the chicken here. The chicken is ironically about the same size as the building. So that does create an interesting challenge there. So I might have to play around with some numbers, especially as I head towards the building, because there's a portion there that is, I'm going to have to count that, but yeah, there's a portion where the fins come out, and the fins are going to come out essentially right on top of that building, which is not going to be helpful at all. So give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is what I've got so far, and it's very hard to tell, but over here, I'm gonna have to do a little extending, because I don't like how the eyeball thing, this is actually how the eyeball does look. The eyeball is actually right smack there, and the other eyeball is actually meant to be down here. And in fact, I could probably just toss this one in right there. So that's kind of how the eyeball looks, but I don't like how this kind of looks right here. So I'm gonna extend this out a touch. Maybe one more. There we go. So that looks a little bit better. Now, the problem with this is it's very hard to see, especially if I'm not doing this slightly to scale. I'm shaving off a few corners and whatnot. So the first fin is right here, and the second fin is actually right underneath that block there. I'll have to show you up top a little bit. Let's get up there so you can see the second fin. And this is the section that heads back towards the tail section. So this is the second fin, and you're probably wondering, well, what's going on with the fin? Why are they so stubby? Well, if you didn't know fish, a long time ago they used to have stubby fins. No, I'm just messing with you guys. Okay, actually, why I'm doing that is because the fins are actually going to be done in red. So I've got some red I've got to work with, and that's what's going to cover the fins for me. So let's raise the fish up just a little bit. Maybe 2 high will be good. So here's that 3. So we're going to also move the fish, because I'm like banking that's going to be in the water there. And I don't have to have it specifically in the water right smack there. So let's move the fish over here a little ways. Which means, of course, time to tear up my beautiful work. This can stay also. So this is now going to be, what is it? It sticks out like that, so that would be fine right up against the tree there. And that should be fine there, and that should be what for? 5. Okay, good. This is 5 going across here. And then right above it, actually, ironically, it's the eye. But the eye is in the wrong place now. So let's fix the eye of the fish. Alright guys, here's where I'm at, and I'm surprised this is actually fitting quite well. I wasn't expecting it to fit this good, but it actually is. And this is going, by the way, right up against the tree, which is okay. I've got to cut down this tree anyhow to fit the rest of the fin over into the tree, but I'll make do for now. This is currently, the eyeball's wrong. What's wrong with the eyeballs? Oh, I see what I did wrong here. I made the eyeball to, I feel bad about taking that out. I want to put that light back in, because there's... There. Yeah, I did something wrong with the eyeball. Sorry, fish. Your eyeball doesn't go there. It actually has this. Then it goes there. Wait a minute. So if I did this wrong... 1, 2, 3... Oh, no. That means I did the whole top here wrong. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, I got to go all the way up there again. Because this here is going to go right there. And that means the whole top's got to be up by, like, at least 1 more block. Oh, that's just sad. Okay, good news, guys. It lined up exactly where it needed to be. So this is actually the inside of the fish, and it's supposed to come to a point like right here, and then so the extra orange would actually come right down here. So this is perfect. And then it skips a step, comes right over here, and this will be a 3 high, followed by a 2 high, followed by, oh god, it starts going down there. Another 2 high. Oh, you're in the wrong place, buddy. Followed by another 3 high, I think. If I'm looking at this right, 1, 2, and 3. Followed by a 4. And this, you'll start to see a staircase pattern start to develop here after 3. Because the 4 is actually going to start right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it's going to staircase down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's look at that one, because that's not exactly 4. That is 5. What is it? 2, 4, 6. That is actually 6. So this actually staircases at least 1 more right here. There it goes. And then over here, and I'm not going to be able to reach that way up there, but I think I can. If I work on it, I could probably make the jump. Ha! Okay, I know it's kind of hard to see with the scaffolding right behind it, but you can actually see the fish jumping, literally jumping over the building. And actually it's even cooler now that it's jumping over the building rather than jumping from the building. I think this will work out good. And what I'll have to do is expand the water here, and that's going to take a little time in this episode to do. And the fin here, this tree's got to go. Unfortunately, I got to take this tree out. And I might want to add a little bit of orange here. I've only got 7 orange to work with to add, and whatever else is over there. What's up next is I need to add in some white. And I need to add in some red. I don't have white and red on me, but I do know where I can get some white and red. I also thought about framing this fish out in black to kind of have it stand out. And I'm not sure I want to do that yet. Because if I frame it out in black, I mean, I really could. Because you could see the framework would actually just mesh around this whole thing here. This would actually bring it down by 1 level 2, which will be all right. And it would be okay to frame it black, but maybe I want to frame it in blue, now I think about it, but no, I don't know. I think it'll be all right. I should have enough black to do it if I do want to frame it. In the meantime, I'm going to put away whatever orange I've got for the time being, because I actually had 13 oranges. Oh, sweet. Very nice. I do have lots of white, and I do have lots of red. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the entire fish with white. Oh no, you know what I thought of? I didn't realize this. There's actually a portion in the middle. Oh no, I'm gonna actually have to go out and get some more oranges. I didn't realize this. I'm probably gonna have to go out and get some more oranges because I got 14, 15, 16, 17 oranges I can work with. Yes, 17 oranges. And there's a middle portion. I didn't do it here, did I? No, I did not. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, I need some more oranges to fill out the middle. Oh, darn it. Okay. Okay, so let me go get some orange. I'll be right back. So orange, 2 pieces of orange, 1 and 2. And that should contain that piece right there. And I am now right where the eyeball is. And the eyeballs are now off-centered like they're supposed to be. And this will be all white. Perfect. And then white's got to come down here over on the left side. And that should be it for white. Sweet. And of course the tail. We gotta put something in the tail, of course. Let's get the white there before I, live it without white like that. So this fish is coming along absolutely great. And I am seriously thinking about doing it again. Okay, this is right. I was like, wait a minute, shouldn't this be connected together? So yeah, okay, perfect, awesome. So the fish tail, if you've ever seen a koi tail, it actually extends out that way a bit, quite a bit. You'd be surprised. Now, if I were to do the fin over on the part closest to the building first, wow, this is gonna be hard doing it backwards, but I'm gonna make the attempt because there's actually more room to stand here. So there is a red that comes out here, 1 and 2 down, followed by 3 more over. There it goes. And then the 3 over are actually gonna wrap up, and it should hit the top of this right here for 2. And this should be a 4 right here. It is perfect, perfect. And then this will be a 3. And then a single fin piece will be right there, which should make 3 across. Yes, it does. That is totally awesome. Totally awesome. Now, the part with the tree, I got to cut down that tree because it's not going to fit. It's totally not going to fit. But if I didn't cut down the tree and I kind of went with it, I'm going to take the tree down. Don't worry. The fins are essentially going to come out in pretty much the same direction the other one does. So let me get Chop in here. And I will be right back. Okay guys, I finished the fish. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I really do. It looks like it's trying to jump over the building into the pond. Now the pond is obviously not big enough. We got to make that pond a whole lot bigger. Now one thing I need to do is I need to get myself a little bit more sand than this, because if we're going to expand the pond, this tree's got to go obviously, and the pond is going to maybe come out this way a little bit. Go around where that tree is and come back and probably run up pretty close to that tree that's behind the fish back there. Yeah, so I ended up on this thing. Don't ask me how I ended up on this tree. Other than pillaring up, right? Other than pillaring up. That's exactly what I did. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and see what I can do with the pond. I may actually be out of time in this episode. So let me see where I'm at here real quick. So it does turn out I'm actually out of time. This is actually good. So I'm going to definitely call it quits on my episode for right now. We're going to definitely come back to this later. I'm going to try to do one more episode with the pond. Hopefully sometime this week if I can. I'm actually going on a trip. So I'm going to say this ahead of time. I'm going on a trip to a conference. And I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to record or anything. So if I'm really good... If I'm extremely really good, I could try to get some episodes uploaded. By the time you guys watch this particular episode, you would have seen me do this thing by last week. This thing would have been Friday's episode last week, and then the fish here would be Monday's episode the following week. And then my trip, I would pretty much be gone by the time you watch the next episode. So I'm going to try to at least have one more episode up if I can. And whether or not I'll get anything done on the trip, I'm not sure. I'm still working out whether or not I want to bring my computer with me to my trip or not. And if I bring it with me, I might be able to get away with doing some live stream type stuff while I'm out there, at least late at night. So we'll see what I can do. Okay, guys? In the meantime, I'm going to try to make that work to where I can get a full set of episodes before I actually leave on my trip. Oh, he already slept. Hello. And then you're probably going to find that I'm probably going to be out for at least the Monday episode will be out. I won't be able to do the Monday episode when I'm gone. So you're going to miss out on Monday, but I'm going to try my best to do a Friday episode right when I get back. And that's going to be a tricky deal, okay? and I'll see what I can do in the interim time, okay? And I'm going to try to also just do the same with my single player episode. I'm going to try to have a Thursday single... Oh, I forgot some wool there. I'm going to try to have a Thursday single player episode out. And I'm going to try to have that before I go out and trip as well. I'll definitely be able to have one this week. It's just whether or not I can have one the following week. It's going to be kind of a trick there. And yeah, if I can't get that one, I'll make do. Okay, and then I don't even know, honestly, if I'll be able to get that one right when I get back, because it's literally I'm coming back in the middle of the night. So there's no way I'm going to record and do that in the middle of the night. But I'll see what kind of work I can do while I'm out there. Okay, guys, if you like this episode, please do like and subscribe, and definitely leave a comment about the new koi that's jumping in the water in the shopping district. Well, now I'm about to end my episode and I come home and I find a gift from a wayward traveler. We all don't know who this is. A bunch of us have gotten the strange, mysterious gift, and now I have yet another chest in my floor. Let's see what's inside. I have become rich. I have become rich. Okay, this is totally awesome. Look at this, I've got diamond now. I can pay for the leather. That's so sweet. I'm going to make those little things now. Actually, I'm going to make the item frame probably off camera now and have a little bit of... Oh, that's an emerald. A little bit of diamond to work with here. This is so sweet. I think I have a secret idea who this wayward traveler might be. Yes, I think I know who it is. So if I take this diamond and I use it for leather, I'm going to have... 4 diamonds left. How nice. But at least I finally have diamonds in the game. Yay. And 2 books of mending. You know what that means, right? I can probably get a sword of mending. I don't know if that's possible. Slime blocks. Very nice. I'm going to have to ask XP about that if I can actually get a sword of mending. I don't know about that. Let's find out later. Okay, bye guys. You guys are probably wondering, it is probably weird that I'm eating fish even though I'm building a fish, and even though I'm supposed to be a fish, right?